Oh, this will be good. Welcome guys to another episode on The Extra Mile. My name is Alex and I have another mod car for you today. And as you probably already know, this is a VW Beetle. And always nice to have a Beetle. But what is special about this one is this is a Beetle with the 1.6 liter engine out of a Porsche 356. And this is the step 1 version of that engine, and that means it's turbocharged. So we have 180 horses in a car that weighs only 760 kilos and is lowered and has a limited slip differential. And how awesome is that? So let's take a look at this beauty. A friend of mine back in the 90s had a Beetle that looked pretty much exactly like this. It was dark gray, had dark gray rims, was lowered, was widened, and had about 185 horses. And that thing was fast, guys, especially in the corners. Such a low center of gravity, no body roll whatsoever, super stiff suspension, and he was flying through corners. It was absolutely amazing. Look at the tiny brake discs on there. Obviously you don't need a lot of brake when you have that little weight, but interesting to see that little detail. So yeah, this is the Beetle. I have arranged a variety of cars to race against. We will wait for a second here to see them fly by. We will drive Highlands long, and yeah, I can't wait to get to know this car. Might be actually quite tricky to drive because, as you know, the Beetle is rear engined, and we have a lot of horsepower and a limited slip differential, so this puppy should go sideways quite easily. So yeah, let's wait for a second for the other cars. Yep, definitely some cars coming. So let's see who is in front. That's always interesting when they drive on their own. We do have the Audi S1 in front. That's interesting. We have the lawnmower and the E30 M3. We have the race truck, just for fun. We have the Datsun, we have the Caterham, we have the Miata, we have the 325i, the old Alpha, and the, well, new, so to speak, newer Alpha. Oh, and I think there's one more. What do we have here? The old Honda RSC and the Terreno in the back. Alright, that's it. So let's see how the Beetle will do against those. Should be quite interesting. So here you can see the list of cars that I've assembled. Some will probably be too slow for this guy here, some may be too fast, we will see. So let's go for the fast gearing, obviously 100% turbo, and that's it. Alright, let's do this. Whoa, sorry, so far so good. Let's leave that truck a bit of space here. Whoa, whoa, already going sideways. That was sweet. Come on! I don't want to drift all the time, but it just happens with this car. But 185 horses are doing a great job on the straight here. Look at that. Ooh, that was amazing. Too wide through that left-hander. And we are pulling away. Problem is our top speed is a lot lower than the BMW, so he will catch up at some point here. But we might be able to actually catch the Caterham, which is right in front there. BMW getting closer, but we will ignore him. Oh, come on. Yes, gotcha. Oh, this is going pretty well so far. Let's see if we can manage to catch up to the other group there. Oh, come on. I feel the car is sliding a bit too much. We do have the engine in the rear, so there should be a bit more grip on corner exit, and we do have very wide tires, so it might just be drifting a bit too much. There, it just starts to step out, which is fun, but it might not be super realistic. It is very controllable when it steps out, though. That has to be said. Here we go. Sounds amazing. We're still so far away from the car. Not enough top speed. And it's obviously faster in the corners. Oh. The rear end of the Beetle is trying to step out all the time when you get anywhere near the grip limit, which makes it a fun car to drive, but also very tricky. Oh, that was amazing. What a weird car to drive, guys. Very, very different from the other drift cars that we have in game. Let's take a last look at it. As always, you can find the link to the download in the description. It was a bit strange how little grip we had on the rear axis, how often the car started to step out, and I think it should have a bit more grip, especially when you accelerate out of a corner, because there's so much weight on the rear axle. But overall, it's great fun to drive. It certainly is a unique driving experience, I can tell you that much. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I see you in the next one. Bye bye.